where on the court? I don't want fatigue to be an issue, but the issue may be not.
He's about to tear it up.
Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as during objects, using improper language with lectures, entering the court during play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to death or possible arrest. Please report any violations to the nearest Hunter, Security, or Marine Section. Thank you.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the Clippers starting 5. We've got Keith. Doncic out there with Christie. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Whitmore is out there with MP. And it's Houston in at the 3 slot. Well, the playoffs are quickly approaching. We love this time of year. Doris, it is the best time of the season.
Oh, Kevin, there is no doubt because we start to get the best basketball of the season. The stakes are high. You walk into an arena and you feel the intensity immediately.
The drive by Booker, and there it is for him.
That's MP taking it right to the defense. That's confidence and toughness on display.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
All season, we've seen MP and Luka Doncic turn in great performance after great performance. I asked MP what we can expect from him and Doncic tonight, and he said, we're going to get after it. They run pretty much everything through Luka, and for us to win, I need to be able to be the engine for our team as well. 2 MVP candidates will be the focal points tonight.
They've both been on.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pass to Christie. Davis against Keith. Now Christie. Zubac with the screen for Christie. That's good on the jump shot.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is all you can do if you're the D. Davis is an elite talent who converts those tough shots.
Here's Doncic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's MP. Pass to Whitmore. Davis with a screen on Christie. Here's Houston. Covered by Hunter. For 3. Booker knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And Lively pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
MP looking around. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively, that's good.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Pass to Christie. Back to Doncic. And the rejection by Lively. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Count that bucket.
Boy, Zubac with great awareness. Nice job to put it on time and on target.
Dallas leading by 4. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
6 on the shot clock. Doncic with the steal. Lets it go with the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Houston passes to Davis. MP against Hunter. And Davis throws it down.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Doncic kicks to Hunter. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hunter's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's MP. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. At the teardrop. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range. Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working. Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
On the wing, Christie. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Booker. Keith passes to Doncic. From outside the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving surveying the floor. Here's Davis. Nice pass. Running to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Now Christie. They set the pick. It's up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Dallas leading by 5 to the paint. Back to Irving. The layup off target.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Hunter the pass to Christie. Doncic outside. Unloads from 13. Here's Zubac. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Irving. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Doncic. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Christie for the 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. To the middle. Will it go? Davis with the bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Gafford. Irving against Murray. Now Podziemski. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. 3 on the clock. Murray, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray.
If you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Toppin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Toppin's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Now Murray, covered by Irving. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Payne. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Here's Shafino. He's defended by Podziemski. And on the way from Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Murray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 5-point game. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard. Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that. Podziemski
with it. He has yet to score. A offensive rebound. Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Dallas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Keefe's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:09 left in the first. Outside Irving. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. There's the pick. Payton for three. And no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Capella. Here's Whitmore. Puts the move on. The kick out to Irving. Over Murray. Irving misses. Here's Keith. And again, no good by the Clippers. DeAndre Hunter, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Here. The 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Desmond Bain. Daniel Gafford is out there with Keith. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Hooker the pass to Pitch. And he jams it with authority.
How about that read by MP? Working the 2-man action makes the right decision.
Murray down low. Covered by MP. Murray, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Whitmore. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Whitmore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
Now, Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Capella kicks to Booker. Capella sets a screen for Booker. Outside Irving. Pass to Whitmore. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Here's Murray. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 9.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. And the win streak sitting in an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had 36 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches in pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Great. He'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Irving. Great D that time from Irving. Mavericks trailed by 5. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Murray against Irving. Pass to Keith. And here is Bain. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Boy, I think MP expected the foul, maybe even wanted the foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Free throw good, Booker.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Off target from outside.
Boy, I love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
MP outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Murray, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Capella with a screen on Doncic. Booker finds Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Christie is checked in for Los Angeles. Bounce pass from Okoro. Lock at 6. In the corner, Irving with it. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Booker against Doncic. Another shot in traffic. It's MP.
Very hard to score in the paint in this league, but MP earns those 2.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Christie. A three-pointer, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Irving can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now Christie to the paint. Here's Gafford. And off the glass. That one's good. Gafford's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Irving finds MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Pass to Doncic, and stolen by Booker. On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer, and the Mavericks another 3.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Clippers trail by 3. Doncic outside. A shake. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Irving sets a screen for Booker. Over Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Davis comes in for Okoro. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Zubats is checked in. And here is Irving. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Lively is screen on Bane. Dallas again missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Doncic. A kick out to Bane. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks leading. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Whitmore. Now here's Booker. Shoots the 3. Keith grabs the miss. Doncic against MP. Here is Keith. He had 16 points in the win against Denver.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Booker.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Dallas making a switch here. Houston's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Hunter comes in for Keith. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bane.
Now at the line for your Mavericks. One shot.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
The Clippers trail. Doncic outside. From downtown. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Now Booker. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And the other thing, guys, he really got accurate on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
L.A. has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Hunter sets a screen for Christie. With the drive. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Booker with it. He's got 20. MP with the easy bucket inside.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 11.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Davis with a screen on Doncic. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Clippers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Doncic. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Booker against Doncic. MP passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Any possession that ends with points is a good possession. MP providing the assist.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hunter from deep. It's hauled in by MP. And so Booker will bring it up for the Mavericks. And MP throws it down hard.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Launches it. The shot, no good. And B getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
They have a long stretch away from the friendly confines. We'll see what they're made of.
I will say, though, beating a team in their own house, sending those fans home upset, oh, I miss that feeling.
Man, me too.
And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Clippers with the ball. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Booker out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Houston in at the 3 spot. TV, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
Here's Keith. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray against MP.
Well, the aggressiveness of MP on display. I love to see him attack like this.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now here's Murray. Beyond the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 4. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Guys, back over to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, you can count on Murray to push the action and make something happen.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here is Murray. 13 points in the game. Pass to Hunter. Now Christie. Shot clock at 5. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Houston's shot is off.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And the Clippers miss again.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here is Keith. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Zubac kicks to Hunter. And the Clippers miss again. Mavericks leading by 9. MP finds Davis. Houston, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes.
He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Let's it go from 14. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Over in the corner, Christie. Hunter, no one around him, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Murray outside. From the arc. Pass to Keith. Christie has the open look. Cans it from downtown. Christie's got 8 points.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Booker outside. Inside. Anthony Davis, too much size.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Clippers trail by 12. Pass to Keith. Here's Christie. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Here's Whitmore. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Cam Whitmore.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shot clock at 6. Murray down low. MP's there. Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
You love to see Zubats get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Now Whitmore. He's got 10. Davis setting the pick for Whitmore. And finished off by Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Zubats with the screen from Murray. To the inside. Here's the 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Whitmore. Now Davis. And here is MP. He's covered by Murray. Lively the pass to Davis. Here's Whitmore. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Whitmore's got 5 points now in the quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. They get the rebound. Back to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Well, Zubats always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Mavericks leading by 9. Lively a screen on Murray. Booker finds Lively. Back to Booker. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis down low. Guarded by Keith. And it's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Zubats with the screen from Murray. Pass to Zubats. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Lively. Booker against Murray. Now, here's MP. Guarded closely. MP finishes inside.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 11. Murray with it. He's got 16. Over Booker. Good defense by MP. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And a dunk by Booker.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Christie with the screen on MP. Here's Murray. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Whitmore. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Christie. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Whitmore. 13 points in the game. Now Lively. Pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And here is Hunter. To the middle. And stolen by Whitmore. MP finds Whitmore. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Zubac. Toppin comes in for Keith. Baines checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Christie. .151 left in the third. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gafford's got 13.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Pass to Pittman. A three from MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Payne. Murray for three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker dishes to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Irving. Pass to Pittman. 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Pajemski grabs the board. Clippers trail by 13. Payne for three. And they get it back. Back to Murray. This one for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. A nice shot by Irving.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
The three from MP. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Dallas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Murray out there with Pajemski. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Keith in at the power forward. For this screen on Irving. Down low. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Okoro. Now Whitmore. There's the pick. In the corner, it's Capella. Here is Pittman. Guarded by Keith. Irving from long range. The shot comes out. Murray with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 19. Here is Keith. Pass to Murray. Now here's Gafford. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Mavericks leading by 19. Now Whitmore. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Capella kicks to Irving. For Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Pass to Gafford. Now Pajemski. Whitmore defending. Offensive rebound. Murray outside. Shoots over Capella. And the Clippers miss again.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
On the wing, Whitmore. There's the three. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Murray kicks to Gafford. Pass to Bain. Podziemski with it. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, Dallas. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And it's Whitmore missing. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. For 3, Murray hits it from 3-point range. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Booker, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. In the corner, Okoro with it. Capella sets a screen for Okoro. The kick out to Irving. Cranes the three-pointer.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Doncic. Over Booker. And it's Doncic missing. Dallas leading by 22. Outside Irving. Now here's Booker, guarded by Doncic. Okoro kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Gafford.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Pass to Doncic. For 3, Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And here's MP for 3. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. MP against Doncic. And Okoro throws it down.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Over in the corner, Doncic for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Okoro throws it down.
I love that dish down low.
Clippers trail by 18. Murray outside. Pass to Bain. To the inside. Gafford. The shot's good.
And the dime from Desmond Bain. Terrific vision on that one.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Zubats is checked in for Los Angeles. Christie comes in for DeJounte Murray. Throw, no good for Gafford. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work? He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And finished off by Lively.
Derek Lively, at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Here's Christie. Pass to Keith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Whitmore. Keith's shot is good.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's MP. It's not going to go for him. Clippers trail by 18. Here is Keith. Over Whitmore. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
To the paint, wants to get it to Lively and does.
Oh my goodness, not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Back to Doncic. A floater, and he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Pass to Whitmore. Doncic against Booker. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Here's Gafford. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And it's Irving missing. Clippers trail by 16. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Irving for 3. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 41.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Christie, and the rejection by Lively. Here's Keith, and again, no good by the Clippers. Mavericks leading by 19 points. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Clippers making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Whitmore. Outside, Davis. Dallas moving the ball around. MV finds Davis. Here's Whitmore. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Whitmore's got 12 points in just the second half. Now Christie. On the wing, Doncic. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Pass to Davis. Now Whitmore. NP outside. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And stolen by Booker.
Goodness gracious.
That finish. A move straight out of the circus. It's showtime.
Yeah, that might be too wild, in fact, Greg, for the circus.
And for his coach, holding his breath, partly because of the spectacle and partly because he doesn't want him to miss.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
MP, no good. Christie the pass to Doncic. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Doncic, top of the key. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And so long, everyone.